webale omulebe wa Kinkizi Elite Television nyowe ni banyeta nahabwe price abwa Kinkizi Elite Media kandi twija nkeminyeto omu program ya Youth Voice ehinyene eminyeto bagenzi banje ba panelist and tutari kushisha bwire ninza kubasha baburyo mwe ayeyanjure then tutandikireho
mwebale munonga. My name is John Tumukunde and I'm inspired by this young talent of Kinkizi Elite Television. I'm a co-founder and an initiator of True Uganda Academy and a typically a youth-led organization that is championing innovations around agriculture, and specifically we promote coffee value chain, and I'm sure inspired to be hosted by Kinkizi Elite Television on this amazing topic. Thank you very much.
Thank you. My name is Akandinda Darren, and I'm glad to be on Kinkizi Elite Television.
Thank you very much. My name is Akampa Shivan. I'm glad to be on Elite Television, and I'm now in my Form 6 vacation.
This topic is all about youth job despising. Narishi okujoge mirimo itwenkeminyeto kutujire ntujoge mirimo. So we want to talk about that today. Itwenkeminyeto kaniko kuba babe yanjure ba panels tabinyine ahampa. So without wasting much of our time, but remember our viewers to shitami aha Goro Cottages no mwanya murungi munonga nitushangwa omulichihi town council kandi haro services ndungi munonga, haro gardens, haro steam bar, there is good lodges and every other thing. So tari kushisha bwire, I want to begin by ndukushaba ababa my fellow panelists batandike bari kutugambira how has the youth despised the jobs itwenkeminye tutujire turajoge mirimo tuta. So I want everybody discussion age contributing agambeho echari kuteka chitumere eminyeto twajoge mirimo niki echiresire eminyeto country wide na district wide even world wide eminyeto bajugire mirimo, and why have the youth despised the jobs? Kantan kana Mr. Jonan.
Yeah, thank you very much, our today's host, and I'm always glad to talk about the youth issues, and most importantly nashemerwa munonga to talk about this topic, youth despising the jobs. Nichurungi munonga for the youth reading this topic and sending a clear message to our fellow youth who are viewing this program, the parents, the government and everybody. So I will start by clearly defining the specific jobs that the youth despise. So eminyeto emirundi nyingi, for example niza kwanka cyo kureberaho baruga ha university, those we call fresh graduates, they expect high paying jobs. They don't know that those high paying jobs, some of those jobs they require some high profile experience. You have maybe a well reputable profile which you can submit and get that job, and getting that job takes time. So you will realize that a fresh graduate who graduated maybe this year is waiting for 5 years, 10 years, waiting for the other maybe that job which he or she dreams, and it is hard. So in the long run they get challenged amidst they don't be productive. So nibajoga, for example, nabashomire nka maybe he or she has done research mu social work akwenda that field konka manyengu wabano basa ku maybe to get another added skill nko ku weldinga. You can start welding abwo kubogo murimo guguru, you can maybe get some simple capital utandikaho welding, then meanwhile you submitting your papers.
Now Shivani, itwenkeminyeto twareba kuturukurugaha universities na other tertiary institutions twereba munke kindi kintu. So Shivan ahabwenchi turi kujoge mirimo itwenkeminyeto turi kujoge mirimo munonga.
Thank you very much. Nyewe according to me ndateka it's because of ignorance. Many of the youth are ignorant. They think white collar jobs are the best, so they want to despise the other dirty jobs, but taking up the white collar jobs which are even not there. When I think it's because of the ignorance they have.
So thank you so much. Now I want to ask you a question. Now the Youth Livelihood Fund and the Youth livelihood program government ya Uganda ekabireta kuyamba itominyeto to uplift our standards itwenke minyeto most especially aba bari kuruga campus bari kuruga mu other tertiary institutions tibine cyokora so government akazitaho ngo twehore mu sente itwenke minyeto at district level twehore mu sente mu program mu fund youth livelihood fund. So I want to ask you a question. Has it have any impact? Esete zo hinechizi tuyambiri twenke minyeto cause ni tuziyayo actually we get that money from the district, so is it tuyambiri twenke minyeto?
Yeah, of course. Thank you, the host. This is a very amazing question, and which I hope the youth viewers will maybe love to know what our ideas could be. And to my understanding, I know to a small extent, the youth have benefited, but to a larger extent, they have not. Reason, most of the youth, these programs come, but they are not informed about them. They don't know the procedures, maybe of accessing such opportunities, and sometimes they don't know the objectives set by the organizers or the government, the planners, and sometimes these projects end up missing. For example, KG project eyebidiba dejenyanja. So I was informed that some group of youth bakandika proposal. They knew all what it takes for the success of that project. Then bajikwasa other group of the youth. So akari mu mukurubano echo tinda kigambe ho munonga. Then management yaza mu mukurubano cyama isangu such projects ziraziruganyira umunyeto. For example nkori kibimbiri taraziganyigwemo habwe shonga tari informed ikindi takumanya eje project esente zenda kuba zireguzayo zirataha muzita business yenda kuba erakogweta nahabwe echo government ya leta such a project, it should take responsibilities of publicly informing the youth, to be informed, to learn about it, and sometimes they go and visit that project. They get experienced about the projects that they are running. That becomes the sustainability plan, the sharing of knowledge, and actively participating to preserve and protect the project. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jonan. Now, I want to pose you another question. The richest people in this world are rich because they are businessmen. Even the richest people in our own country, Uganda, are rich because they are businessmen. We've seen business, kukora business, actually nentandikiro yo kuba umugiga you can say, cause abantu batungukira mu business munonga. So nenda kubabuza ituminyeto ahabwenshi turukwanga gukora za business turukurugoko mu matendekero giturukwegeramu turenda tutandikira gukorera imirimo y'akasenta kahiguru tunegerekitinga business aside. So nkimwe nk'eminyeto binyina nenda kubabuza iminyeto ntabwenshi turukwanga gukora business. Why have we? Mwanya tegereza, why have we?
Webale munonga iminyeto kukira munonga titukamanya business and agriculture nijyo birime sente. So most of the times urashanga ko mwana abamwe baraba baratunga nk'enkoko, let's say mpunu, to get money, but others cannot because they are proud like doing agriculture. It is a mere thing. Ninga starting like a small business kale, I think most of them are proud tibakakunda gukora such things.
Yeah, I'm excited. Nashibirwa munonga because of ikibuze cyayijamo nabwenche minyeto tukutina business tukuzitina
business and agriculture actually.
So tukutina business konka what causes us maybe not to delve into doing a business. There are different things, but ekikusinga yo munonga nituba sometimes tutine capital izo yo gukora business konka sitagire no mu capital itwenke minyeto titukumanya kwetangiza gukora like this business tujine idea konka tuine maybe the successful people who are youth who are doing that business and they are succeeding. So nishaba government sometimes egume ekwatanise na district or local level stakeholders bamanyage business zeminyeto barakiraga gukora. For example, niyenda kwesesho kureberaho nka Kinkizi Elite TV initiators bakatandikaho this program. This platform is supporting very many youth, and I know a lot of youth are going to be inspired. Konkate ariho maybe like these capitalist ventures or angel ventures abakureba, then they support this kind of innovation. More innovations that the youth have, but they are dying just because it is enough mentoring. They are not encouraged. Some of the small businesses that the youth can start on, they just require a small capital or a small knowledge to start. But the step to do that, the youth are overwhelmed by the existing competition that maybe other successful business people are doing in. So that there should be some good environment for the youth to know that they can even start small. With maybe 100,000 Ugandan shillings, you can start some business, and in 2 years, it is in maybe 10 million portfolio, anything. Thank you very much.
Thank you. One of us said, ngo eminyeto kwetungura turi gukora business no gukora business. Haza now nenda kubabuze kibuzo. Hati business ati ndyo munyeto na rugoko na rugaha campus. Tinyine no gwigana. You remember abazire ba spending resete nyinji munonga bari kumpera campus. So kiraze kubagumira kwikani bampereze sete ngutandikeho capital. Hati itwenke minyeto tukakora tuta. Kura waruga nkoko waruga nka campus waruga in any other tertiary institution uretandika huta kubona icyo wakora. Nutandika huta kubona icyo wakora.
Webane mnonga. Another problem ekinde kinkagambireho, most of the youth are lazy. They are lazy tibakabasa kugira ngo they start up something kugira ngo they get some capital. Ndatekateka it would be better wa standika uka capital waronda nka something small ukahinga hinga like maize byakura, you get some capital. Konka most of the youth bali lazy. Tibakaenda engaging in such agricultural things. That's what I can say.
Yeah, thank you so much. Tugira ngo eminyeto turirezi titurenda kuba engaged mu agriculture. And remember, we live in Uganda, and Uganda we based on agriculture majorly. Kandi you remember ito minyeto we contribute 78% abantu bona bajyo mu ihanga. So tukore tutakuja twaba engaged mu agriculture itwenge minyeto. Kozi nikitubera fane umunyeto ku rugobwa yaruga campus then wamujangwa atandika kuhinga ya ibyo nibyo bari kwanga iminyeto. Why? That's why turya ku discussing kureba tukore iki way forward in there. So abwenche iminyeto turi kwanga agriculture munonga.
Webale munonga inyekina ndigamba kuja our parents should also at least give us some capital, like umwana yamara kwega. Of course, turataka bwine send. So our parents should give us some capital to start a business. Ninga they should even advise their children to start agriculture or do some businesses. Because wamara kushoma muzira rasa kwanga kabanja rubaju utandike nko kuhinga ninga you keep pigs or what. Thank you.
By the way, thank you my panelist. Abwa point yahayo umuzire ushemiye kubona reba ngo umwana either yaruga university takabwino umurimo, then urebe what resources do you have at the family kugira ngo maybe umwana atandikire umwaka ataka konka abazire ni bake abakukikora aramara kushomesa yamara kugambira ngo uzakuronda imirimo konka echo ningira amenyeto. We should take also this as a what to communicate to our parents. Umugambira you can do farming. Maybe muzire ushanga atari kwetegereza ngo you can do farming just because you graduating with maybe bachelor's in economics. So ngo muzire wa mugambira I love farming, mami daddy nyenda kukoraho ka project ke ko kutunga mpunu then later mbenda rondachi ubulimo. It can help. Then I will add on something where most of the youth, for example, we don't network. Eminyeto tuku networking with other maybe experts abali mu field, maybe kugira ngo to networking with other fellow youths who are doing something, and you will realize that your network is your net worth. Wabotine network abiro bweto yinechi a cent. So I have known Kinkizi TV, and maybe if I get some opportunity I will approach the owners of this TV, then we close some deal. Kinkizi benefits, I benefit, and it may employ other people in the sector. So networking, my fellow youths who are viewing this program, you go and network, you go and connect. We have introduced a coffee connecting us. By the way, it is coffee connect us. You can just sit on a cup of coffee with your fellow youth, with maybe your employer, talk about something and do something. So thank you very much. So networking is what the message I can send specifically to the youth who are there. Make friendships. Thank you very much.
So thank you so much abalevi ba Kinkizi Elite Television. Tujya hamwe ijuke tujya tushitame aha Goro Cottages iri kushango mu Town Council, kandi ijuka Goro Cottages bino buhereza bwinji munonga, bine swimming pool, bine bandunji munonga, bine lodges ndunji munonga. Abari kunda honeymoon they can accommodate you, bine gardens ndunji munonga zo kora mikoro, bine parking ndunji na security ndunji munonga. So kandi mwijuke tushitamanka turukora youth voice abwa Kinkizi Elite Media. Nyine hechibuzo cha muheru twareba job despising ka topic eyitwa turi ku discussing aho. So I want to ask you, whom to blame? To blaming omushango tuguta hadiyo abwenje minyeto bari kujoga emirimo ubwo mushango tuguta hadiyo. Whom to blame? We the youth, our parents, abazire bitu aba bari kutunecaringa matende kigituba turi kushomamo no bataratwegesa kukola. To blaming government, whom to blame? Darren ni utoye idea yawe.
Webale munonga nyowe hadye gishonga. I blame the youth. So we should blame ourselves because already omuzira arayakoze party ye yashashwe school fees yakoze buri kimwe cyona. So the youth are on the blame. Webale munonga.
Thank you so much. Darren ya blaming eminyeto itwenke minyeto nito turukurete chichona. So Mr. Jonan, whom should we blame? Why are we despising jobs? We the youth. Abwenji turu kujoga emirimo kwikokwe hale.
In fact, this is the exciting part of today's discussion, whom to blame. I think, in my view, I largely blame the youth. I am the youth. So if I don't take an action, maybe to create a business that earns me living, I'm sorely affected. Not the parent, not the government. However much other different stakeholders should create some kind of environments to support youth innovations, to support youth ideas. So I will send a message to the government, to the parents, to the local leaders to always be inclusive in their policies, in their programs, and include youth issues. Support their ideas and see them thriving in this, maybe the increasing climate change, wars happening everywhere. All this alarms us that there is something, maybe much to do to help this vulnerable group, the youth. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jonan. Whom to blame? Our question is, whom to blame? Job despising. Eminyeto actually, whom to blame? Umushango tuguteka hadiyoha ekikutume minyeto twajoga emirimo. Umushango Ivan no teka abwenche minyeto turu kujoga emirimo. Blame tugita hadiyoha. Umushango kiri kutume minyeto twajoga emirimo. Umushango gwe tuguta hadiyoha.
Webale munonga. The blame should be put onto the youth, as my panelist has said, to a larger extent. But then, to the other extent, the blame should be put on parents. Because abazire bamwe kubarashashura school fees batekateka ngo their part is done. Mbwenu I was advising the parents abazire nanda bahabura kugira mbu abana baruga ishomero baba sitamise, they talk to them, ba sharing ideas, bababuze ekibarahurira barenda gukora, then babahereze maybe capital ninga babateke mu businesses zabo bakore kugira mbu they earn up something, cause government emirimo they are limited. When so I was advising parents kugira mbu they help their children jangu they gain much from their vacs, maybe their holidays. That's it.
Wabare shivane habwa submission ejo konka omuzire ni omuzire toshemerere kuhereza umwana capital ari bwe yarwo mu itendekero rye katuje umwana ari ngo mu senior 4 vacation ninga ngo mu senior 6 vacation ninga immediate nibwo yarwo aha campus, then iwo muzire ngo wamuhereza capital gutora miliyoni kumutandike heche tora no echo tikibonire konka nabwe ninjira omuzire no ba warebera umwana wawe cyari kukunda cause no shanga omuzire katujori ngo uri ka businessman ninga businesswoman we ka business kandi umwana wowe orebaga nko mu bihumuro akuyambaga mu business yori ikora. So iwo muzire kiraza kumotivatinga kikuwe muraro umwana wawe umutandikira nka business yeye kwenda emuyambe no koza ubire no mureba nakunda business ya abire nakuyamba mu bihumuro mu business yawe. So ningo shange nko mwana ngo muzire uri katugire nko mufuno nika engineer at a certain site. So umwana uriyaga nakunda kugenda niwe wakireba. So ni umwana no mutandikirecheye anything no mutandikire business atandika gukora konka tikibonire umuzire kandi kwikanohereza umwana gutora miliyoni kuma mwana ryo mu senior 4 vacation ninga senior 6 gutora miliyoni kumutandika business gwaguje umwana kutira mu nigo ngo umpa capital daddy umpa capital. No, that's not right, cause ati ya nyine sente no orocha gumiza mukwega not right orotajigumiza cause that ndanyine sente kandi ati ya nyine sente njyo munyeto nyine myaka abiri mazire senior 6 ayishomero nibanize kweyongerefu gukora ki umuhereza wawe ndi nahabwe prize UG ahabwa Kinkizi Elite Television. Kinkizi Elite Television abari kushangwa Mama Road kandi ekiganiro kito kitwa twine kya job despising narishi eminyeto kujoga mirimo twine comment section YouTube one viewing. If you have been viewing this program of ours ya Youth Voice nozo mu comment section ohereza muniwe ekitekerezo cyawe narishi entekateka yawe nko wori kureba kandi wotukoratire bitu tutakahendire nenda buryo umwe panel stabe binanyine buryo umwe ahe comment ye yamuheru
we bale mnonga nashemererwa kuba aha Elite TV nasigara ndi akampashivan. I call upon you to support the youth kandi nanda habule mnyeto mureke kunyome mirimo.
We bale munonga nasigara ndi akandi nda Darren kandi abareba imwena abatureba nabakura. Reka we should engage ourselves in vocational skills. We should help our parents. Yeah, thank you.
Nasigara ndi tumukunde Jonan kandi nyowe I have been following Kinkizi Elite Television. By the way, this is a very good innovation kandi ecyashemeza ne ekatandi kwa heminyeto ne yebembegwe minyeto kandi rikwebembera ekutekaho izi platform zo kugambiraho kugira ngo abantu bamanye issues z'eminyeto manye byo gukora. So I'm very excited. So maybe chinasa kuhendera nacho no kugambira eminyeto that we can always network, we can always find opportunities wherever they are. Get connected with someone. So for example, I was sitting on a coffee evening with Laban, who is the initiator of this Kinkizi Elite Television, and we closed the deal. We are soon starting on some contract with Kinkizi Elite TV. We are working with the Hive Academy educational program led by our UK long-term friend Amanda Farukuna and Triganda Academy team. We shall enroll youth who are ready to gain their knowledge, increase their understanding of climate, of sustainability in areas of soil and food. So I call upon you. This is a very amazing opportunity for the youth to come into and join, can bridge the gap where the employers are always saying you don't have experience in this field. So this opportunity, it will be a learning journey to create experiences, hands-on learning to the youth to understand that I can gain this skill. When I am employed, I can be productive to the employer. So thank you, the viewers, and I know the youth will always tune to Kinkizi Elite Television. Thank you very much.
So I have got Kinkizi Elite Television. Abarebe bitumwe bari munonga, you can comment, you can follow and inform a friend. Utaka subscribe ingire Kinkizi Elite Television. Mu informing mugambire Kinkizi Elite Television is there and is real. Nituchangwa aha Amama Road mu flat ya Chatwire Jacqueline. Mwe bari muno.